Onetake. This is NBA Onetake featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lake. This is NBA Onetake for your head. NBA Onetake for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. It's NBA Onetake. February 17th, 2022. And for me, it's 3 games to me on the docket. And the first game is my Los Angeles Lakers get the big win at the Crypto.com arena. I have to get used to saying that. Over the Utah Jazz. It's a big win. You know, LeBron was cooking. He had 33 and 8. Anthony Davis had 17 before going down with an ankle injury. I'm not gonna say that's something that's nothing new. But I'm gonna say it. That's nothing new. He's always out there looking like he's hurt. You know, and it's a shame, man. It's a shame. I mean, I hope he gets back, and then I know they're precautionary. He might be out for 2 to 3 games. And we don't need that right now. You know, Russell Westbrook, he had 17 for us. He played well. Doing a lot of playmaking. And I'm proud of my team. Even though I thought we was going to lose, because Donovan Mitchell was on fire. But then he had to put on his cape and play hero ball late, but it just didn't happen. He finished with 37. And Bojan Bogdanovic had 15, notably for the Utah Jazz. We get the win. I'm happy. We needed that. We need every damn win we can. I don't care what people say we're going to be placed. I don't care what they say about playing. It's a game-by-game basis. You got to fix things, and that's it. You know, we played small down the stretch. LeBron was center. Go up against a guy 7'3". And they was isoing Rudy Gobert in the end, having him on the perimeter. They would have gone. Russ and Bron putting them in pick and roll. Then put them on ISO. Put them in an ISO situation as the shot clock was running down, waiting for that double. And guess what? When the move was made, the double came. Then he kicked out to shooters. That's what people do to them in the playoffs. That's how guys get upset. Like, oh, we do not play Gobert. Like, I know, but it's tough. He got a lot of size. He got a lot of muscle. He's not as fast. He's a great defender, don't get me wrong. But that's a waning issue. They try to fix things up, especially with the Jazz. And the next game is battle of the 2 hometown team. The Brooklyn Nets is going into Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks. Garden was buzzing. You know, I mean, they just, you know, Ben Simmons and KD, they there. But, you know, they're not playing. And the Knicks is up big, 28. It's 28, it's blowing them out. Like, oh, there go the Knicks. You know, led by Julius Randle, who finished with 31. He had 10. The Fournier had 16. And Mary quickly had 18 off the bench. Notably for the Knicks. They are big. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know. But then I'm seeing Brooklyn chipping away at that lead. Let's go up there. Let's go back up. And that's chipping away. And they go into that fourth quarter. You got Seth Curry. He had 20. And it was Cam Thomas, the rookie. He finished the game with 21. But he had timely baskets, timely assists. Also the one that clutched to Marcus Aldridge. He threw it high off the backboard and finished. Aldridge finished with 18 to 10. And R.J. Drummond in the start had 11 points and 19 rebounds. He's out there looking like old Drummond. Rebounding gobbling machine. Old Drummond. And the Nets came back, one of the biggest comebacks ever in Knicks history for a team coming back on them. Man, it was the biggest comeback for the Nets. So let's break a losing streak, and they get that win. And you see Julius Randle storm off pissed and angry, and fans booing them. Saying gestures to what I heard, thrown at him. I don't know, man. The fans turned on Julius Randle. Is it the fans that's paying? They coming to the Garden? Said they're blaming him for the woes. They 12th in the West. So we'll see. I don't know, man. The Knicks fans is upset with Julius Randle. Because, you know what? Social media got a lot to do with it, too. You guys last year painted him as the next Patrick Ewing. I'm like, what? Yeah. They like how he played, worked hard, grit, grind, getting his points. Then they said, hey, you know we got a scout report on them now. They ain't changed nothing. Let's just do that. So he's struggling. Because they said the thing with Randle is come up big in a contract situation. And then you gotta pay him. Man. That's how it used to be back in the day. Stars come up big contract free agency, bloviated stats, get $100 million deal. And they used to do that in baseball. Guys used to come in, take some PEDs, hitting 50 home runs as the leadoff hitter. Brady Anderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Remember that? It's a lot. So, they're saying Randle's in one of those companies. Coming down to earth. So, that's it. The Nets get that win, and they needed it. And the last game of the night is the Sacramento Kings at the Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan. Again, with the streak. We haven't seen a person with over 35 in this many games since Jordan. Look, I ain't putting them up there with Mike. But DeRozan out there cooking. And that mid-range like Mike. Hitting it for 15, 18 feet from 20. Cooking. And he had 38. And Kobe White, he's cooking too, man. He finished with 31. Kobe White been showing. Woo! Kobe White been cooking too. And Nikola Vucevic, she had 21 and 10. And Jonell Green had 15, notably for the Bulls. This is a win again, man. Chicago really out there. Without their guys, they get it done. Without their guys, they get it done. And for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox, he had a great night. He had 33 and 9 assists. Sabonis, 22 and 12. You know, he had showed a real good outing. Justin Holiday finished with 18. And Harrison Barnes finished with 17, notably for the Kings. I like what I saw with the Kings. I like the team. So I'm not saying that the Kings can turn things around, but I wouldn't be surprised if next season, with the right coach in place, if they go without Big Gentry, which I definitely know they're not going to do, the Kings can really be something to not sneeze about. And if they keep the players they have in place and make some necessary moves in the offseason to make them even more formidable and better. Not saying they can be scary, but they could be a top 6 team from a 6, not top 6, but they can be a 6, 7 for 8, scary 8th seed next season. With everything in place as it constructively is. So that's something to look out for. But that's all I got today. This is NBA One Take's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.